Yeah, 16 in the country and a 9-game winning streak. Well deserving of that number 16 ranking. But they do have a tough test tonight. Three Rivers is very, very big, very, very athletic. And watch out for the freshman, Victoria Smith.
She is jumping it along with, that was Robin Stone, and the ball knocked out of bounds right in front of the Three Rivers bench, and it will be Jeffco ball. Candy Beamer to inbound, throws it in the backcourt to Kinchin. And CT brings it into the front court. Comes near side, hands off to Stone. Up top for Cornett, right wing Beamer. Stone up high, gives to Skardinska, cutting in, layup good. Great ball movement by the Lady Vikings to get the first bucket of the game.
Great ball movement by Jeffco, and they just ran those screens and back screens very, very well to get Evelina open.
Shelton up top, gives to the far side for Johnson. Now it's Smith in the paint, near the free throw line, brings it back out for Johnson up high. Johnson comes right wing, hands off to Smith. Now it's Brown up high. Shot clock down to 2. Here's a forced 3 by Johnson, no good. And the rebound, Brown had it for a moment, but lost the handle. Jeffco picks it up in the corner. They'll bring it back down court, leading 2-0. Kinchin to Beamer far side. Free throw line for Skardinska, back for Beamer on the wing. Picks up the dribble, looking for help, hands off to Stone. 8 on the shot clock. Stone on the right wing. Comes to the free throw line, pulls up from just inside the arc, shot off the mark, rebound Shelton. Three Rivers with a chance to tie or take the lead.
Good defensive possession there by Three Rivers, not allowing Jeffco to get anything open on the inside or on the perimeter.
Johnson drives baseline, had the ball knocked away by Kinchin, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Turnover on Three Rivers. It'll be Vikings basketball. 18:27 to play in the first half.
So far on the first two Three Rivers possessions, the Lady Vikings have not allowed them to get anything going offensively, to not let them get into an offensive rhythm. They've been playing very good basketball in this 9-game winning streak.
Cornett on the right wing, picks up the dribble, gives to Skardinska up high. Back for Cornett. Heads to the basket, double teamed and called for the charge. Angelina Brown was able to hold her ground and took the charge, and the foul against Ashley Cornett.
Shouldn't be a problem for the Three Rivers girls tonight, Ryan, because they're very big and they're very physical. So taking charges shouldn't be a problem for them because of the fact that they're so big and physical. They can take those charges without really risking much of an injury.
Three Rivers brings it down court. At the top, pass given to Shelton. Now to Brown at the free throw line. Back out to the top for Smith, Victoria Smith. She drives to the right baseline, cut off there, backs it out, and gives to Ingram. Ingram drives in, drew the foul. She'll go to the free throw line.
Nice drive by Ingram there, just splitting the defense and causing Jeffco to commit a foul, because she would have had an easy lane to the basket had they not committed that foul. Jeffco doing really a nice job right now on Victoria Smith. Whenever she gets the basketball, she's being swarmed.
Second team foul called on Jeffco. As Ingram is at the line, first one is good, rattles through, it makes it 2-1. Three Rivers on the scoreboard. Whistle by the referee.
Not really sure what that was about.
Looks like they're just kind of readjusting their. Maybe they didn't get who the foul was on. That was it. And it was on Candy Beamer. Free throw off the mark. Rebound to Brown in the paint. She'll back it out. Up top to Johnson. Tara Johnson swings it left. Dump inside for Brown on the left block, and the layup attempt no good. Rebound tipped all around. Brown has it again, left block. Layup no good, but another foul. Three Rivers really crashing the boards.
It's one thing that Jeffco really struggles with sometimes. Robin Stone seems to be their best rebounder, and she's only listed about 5'7", and they have trouble with bigger teams sometimes because teams can out-rebound them, and Three Rivers is bigger than Jeffco right now, and that's why they were able to get those offensive rebounds.
Free throw good for Angelina Brown, and that makes it a 2-2 ball game. About 2.5 minutes into the contest, and Three Rivers misses the second. Skardinska the rebound, back on the Vikings in transition, and now CT will slow it down. Kinchin near the top, backs up beyond the three-point arc, puts it up and through.
No
Three-pointer
hesitation.
for Kinchin.
No hesitation from CT right there.
At the free throw line for Shelton, pass in the paint, tipped away, stolen by Beamer. Beamer pushes it ahead for Kinchin. It's two, Skardinska cutting in, layup off the mark. No foul, a little bit of contact there. No whistle. Three Rivers gets the rebound, down 5-2. Smith, right wing, given to Johnson. Dangerous pass, gets to Ingram at the top. Left side for Victoria Smith. In the paint, pulls up from 8, shot rims out, no good. Rebound and putback blocked away by Kinchin on Ingram.
Nice job by CT, obviously the smaller player, getting the block there. I've seen her actually guarding Victoria Smith. Smith listed as 5'9". We were out on the court earlier. She's closer to 6 feet. And CT is only about 5'7". That could be a matchup problem for her. But she's done a good job right now. She did a great job of blocking that shot right there. Not showing any intimidation going up to block the shot, not worried about committing a foul.
Jeffco took a timeout. Coach Emmerich wanted to talk it over. His team does have a 5-2 lead, but he's trying to give them some more instruction. Seems like really the rebounding has been really their problem so far.
Well, Dominique Ivory just checked into the game for Jefferson College. She replaced Skardinska. Ivory's been playing very good basketball, earning herself a lot of minutes lately, and she can give her more of an inside presence than Skardinska as far as rebounding.
This will put them a little bit of a problem as far as size goes. And there's a backdoor cut by Cornett. Great feed from Kinchin. Jeffco up 7-2. Timeout taken by Coach Childress for Three Rivers.
Well, when you make plays like that on the offensive end, you really don't have to worry as much on defense. When Three Rivers has breakdowns like they did right there, when Ashley Cornett can cut backdoor and there's nobody on the help side defense for Three Rivers, there's not a whole lot that Jeffco has to worry about when they can score at will like they seemingly have done thus far.
So Jeffco's taking a 7-2 lead with just over 16 minutes remaining in the first half. Lady Vikings riding a 9-game winning streak coming into tonight's action. Three Rivers has dropped their last couple in a row.
Three Rivers only dressed 8 for this game, and Sarah Hoskins just checked into the game. I want to see how her mobility is because she got herself injured as there was a turnover there on Three Rivers. Sarah Hoskins injured herself a little bit in the pregame. It was either her ankle or her knee. Might have been her ankle. She ran into another player. I want to see how her mobility is, see if Jeffco tries to exploit that.
Ball swung around to the near side. Kinchin's pass in the paint, tipped away, stolen by Three Rivers. Victoria Smith got her hands on it. She brings it over the timeline. Comes to the right wing, backs it out, guarded by Ashley Cornett. Smith can't find anyone. Finally, the pass is tipped as it went inside, and there's a layup attempt, no good by Ingram. Putback is no good as well. One other good look. Finally, they're able to finish. Ingram is able to get it through. 4 shots right underneath the bucket, and Jeffco just could not box out. 3
offensive rebounds by Three Rivers, and that again is killing Jeffco this season. That's the one Achilles heel that they've had thus far.
Cornett gives into the corner for Stone. Skip pass, Kinchin, wide open 3. Rims in good.
That play was set up by a pick by Dominique Ivory. She didn't allow the defender, as Three Rivers was in that zone, to get to CT on time.
Jeffco on top 10-4. Under 15 to play in the first half. Smith up high, guarded by Cornett. Swings it left, near steal by Kinchin. Johnson controls. Into the corner, near side for Smith. Shot with 2 left on the shot clock. And the rebound is to Smith after the tip. Layup, good, and a foul.
Victoria Smith showing her athleticism right there. Following the shot, doing a nice job of following her shot and getting to the free throw line.
She could try to cut the lead to 3 as we see Angelina Brown coming back in, replacing Ingram. Foul was on Dominique Ivory, her first, team's 4th. Three Rivers has yet to be called for a foul. And Smith can't hit the free throw, and the rebound is to Ivory. 4-point lead for Jeffco, 10-6. Stone, skip pass far side for Beamer, spots for a wide open three, got it.
And Candy Beamer, Ryan, she started to pick up the pace a little bit. She started to knock down those three-pointers. She hit 3 of them on Saturday, and she's really gained that confidence back.
That was a good game for her against State Fair to get that shooting stroke back. Here's a long three by Smith that's no good. CT the rebound. Bringing it down court, 3-on-3. Cornett swings it back up top, and the pass tipped away, stolen by Johnson. Johnson to Smith cutting in. Back for Johnson in the corner. Spots for the three. Missed it all, an air ball. Rebound Robin Stone. Stone down court. Goes one-on-one with Hoskins, and she can't lay it in. Left it short on the front iron. Back come the Lady Raiders, down 13-6. They dump it inside for Brown on the right baseline. Back out. Hoskins at the free throw line. They lob it in for Brown again. Layup good, and a foul.
Nice strong move by Angelina Brown. Jeffco really not allowing any easy open shots for Three Rivers, and good job by Brown being able to put that ball up. She's strong enough to get it up right there.
Dominique Ivory is going to pick up her second. Cornett comes out of the ball game. Callie Huff comes in. Jefferson still leading. Lead is down to 5. It's 13-8. 13:26 left in the half. Free throw no good. Rebound Stone.
Coach Emmerich leaving Dominique Ivory in there, showing a lot of confidence.
Another pass that was deflected away. Here's Huff on the baseline. Makes a move to the basket, and the ball tipped away, but a foul on Sarah Hoskins.
And you have to think it makes Coach Emmerich crazy. 5 fouls for Jefferson College. That's the first foul on Three Rivers. And even if it's fair, it does make coaches crazy when they see that, because you almost get it in the back of your mind. Are they really calling this game right down the middle?
First free throw by Huff is no good. Strong off the back iron.
Both teams really lack depth on these ball clubs. Three Rivers only has 8 players dressed right now. Jeffco has 9.
Huff will hit 1 of 2. Jefferson up 14-8. 13-10 remaining in the half. Far side for Johnson. Now it's Shelton up high. Lobs it down low. Angelina Brown, layup good off the left block.
Nothing really Robin Stone could do right there, as she was guarding Brown, who's got about 6 inches on her.
Kitchen throws it away. Too high for Candy Beamer. Over her head and out of bounds. Turnover gives it back to Three Rivers. Jeffco right now on top 14-10. Here's Ingram back in. She'll give to Tiara Johnson. Near side for Ingram on the wing. Now to Brown up high. Back for Ingram. Into the corner right side, Smith. Skip pass, Johnson. Touch pass at the free throw line, Shelton. In the paint, left block. Shot up, no good by Brown. Putback is there for Victoria Smith.
Tough no call there. Robin Stone got plowed over by Angelina Brown, and no call. That's a tough one right there.
14-12, Three Rivers brings the lead to 2. Stone right wing, up top for Ivory. Near side, Kinchin. To Beamer. Right side, baseline jumper put up, no good by Ivory, and the rebound to Angelina Brown.
That's not the shot. They really would like to Ivory not to shoot as much. She's not a strong shooter. She's very good on the defensive end, however.
There's a turnover on Three Rivers. A pass that goes through the arms of Shelton. Vikings trying to increase the 2-point lead. From the free throw line, the jumper up, no good by Kinchin. Good box out and rebound by Ingram.
Nice move by Kinchin, just couldn't finish it. That crossover got some fans yelling a little bit there.
Up top, given to Shelton. Looking to dump it inside, nobody open. Pass to the left side, beyond 3 to Johnson. Up top for Ingram. At the free throw line, it's Brown. She's looking to dump it in as well, and her pass over the head of Smith after the tip, and the Loose ball picked up by Jeffco, now taken back by Johnson. Here's a three-pointer, left wing for Smith. That's no good. Great box out underneath by Huff, and the rebound came right to Stone. Stone in the corner near side for Beamer. Steps inside the arc, swings it far side, open three for Kinchin, rims out.
And she had it. They had two players set screens, Ivory and Callie Huff. Both had screen set or pick set for CT to get that open shot.
Three Rivers with another chance to tie or take the lead. Shelton lobs it inside for Brown, and it's going to be a foul from behind on Three Rivers.
That'll be on Angelina.
Yes, it will. Angelina Brown kind of pulled the Jeffco defender, Robin Stone, back as she tried to step in front and take the ball away. We're going to get a timeout here, so we'll take a break. Full timeout. Back in a moment. Back from the timeout, Jefferson College with a 2-point lead, 14-12 over Three Rivers. Raiders have really been playing well the last couple of minutes and have gotten themselves back in this game.
They've really tightened up on the defense. Jeffco's still getting some open shots, just unable to knock them down. But Three Rivers rebounding offensively is they're rebounding very well offensively.
Kinchin controls for the Lady Vikings. Gives on the baseline for Vixani. Jumpers up, no good. Good open shot. About a 10-footer that she missed. And Three Rivers, again, with a chance to tie or take the lead. Shelton skips it near side for Ingram. Trying to get around to Weber. And her shot goes off the side of the backboard, but a foul on Ashley Weber. Weber, the freshman from Festus High School, picking up the personal. 16 fouls against the Lady Vikings. Ingram shooting two. And the first one's no good.
For all these free throws Three Rivers is getting, they're just 2 of 7 right now at the line. That's really, really hurt them thus far.
Second one is good, so Ingram hits 1 of 2 on this trip. It's a 1-point game.
If you're going to get to the line as many times as Three Rivers seems to be able to tonight, you're going to have to hit the free throws if you want to win.
Kinchin controlling for Jeffco. Right side for Beamer in the corner. Brings it to the wing, now up high. She's going to back it out and shoot the three. Missed it all. It's an air ball. Shot wasn't there. She forced it, which is one of the things you don't see Candy do very often, is force the shot.
She's been feeling her stroke a little bit. Saturday, like we mentioned, she had a great game on Saturday, and I think she kind of felt it a little too much there. It wasn't a very good shot, but.
So it's Three Rivers with a chance to lead for the first time. There's a backdoor cut by Smith, missed the layup. The rebound is out of bounds. Smith tried to save it to no avail. She got around Vixani, but missed the layup attempt.
Coach Emmerich talking to Vixani right now because Smith pretty much overpowered her. Vixani had position, and Coach Emmerich telling her you have to just use your body a little bit more and try and pick up a foul or something because Smith could have been called for a push-off there.
A little over 9 minutes remain in this first half with Jeffco up 14-13. At the free throw line for Cornett, back for Kinchin, now to Beamer up high. Right wing, Vixani in the corner, Stone. Stone gets around her defender, kicks it out near side, 3 in the corner for Kinchin, off the mark, and then falls through.
From that angle, you do not see that very often. That ball from the baseline off the back iron does not go in very often.
I had to look right down the baseline, and I'm like, that's not going in. But yet it bounced off the rim and then up straight up in the air and back through the cylinder. Gives Jeffco a 14-point lead, 17-13. Here's a 3 for Johnson up high, left it short on the front iron, rebound Stone.
Terrible shot by Johnson right there.
Stone down court, ahead for Kinchin right side. She called for traveling. Tried to put a move on Johnson to get around her and go to the basket. And the move was a little bit too good. You're going to get a timeout on the floor again. Jefferson College leads at 17-13. It's a 30-second timeout.
And right now, Jefferson College really outplaying Three Rivers, but they just can't seem to pull away. Three Rivers, just offensive rebounds have really killed Jeffco. They've been able to get second, third, even fourth chance opportunities, But Jeffco outplaying Three Rivers, there's no doubt about that. They just have to hit the open shots when they get them.
Leading the way right now for the Vikings, CT, Satara Kinchin, who's already one time this year being named Player of the Week in the NJCAA, has 9 points already, over half of the team's total points.
She had that Player of the Week after a 54-point performance. I believe it was against Forest Park.
It was Lincoln Trails,
that's right.
An overtime win.
54 points, though. That's unheard of in college basketball.
There's a lob inside for Shelton, and taken away by Jeffco and Kinchin, and then
Travel.
Kinchin saved it from going out of bounds, but then a travel against Jeffco.
Travel called on Candy Beamer, and right now, Coach Emmerich not really happy, but players showing very, very good restraint, not allowing their emotions get the best of them.
Here's a three right side by Smith, that's no good, and the rebound controlled by Kinchin. CT down court. Gonna take it to the basket. Layup attempt is no good, it rims out. What a great move, but she couldn't quite finish. Three Rivers dodges a bullet there, and there's a steal by Kinchin.
All over the place is CT.
Pass ahead to Cornett, tipped away and out of bounds by Victoria Smith.
CT running all over the place. She's exhausted right now. She's her hands on her knees. She's not coming out of the game, that's for sure.
7:40 to play in the first half. Here's Skarninska coming in for Vixani. Jefferson with a lead of 17-13, kind of a low-scoring first half.
Well, everybody from both teams has played because of that lack of depth. Only 4 players off the bench for Jeffco, 3 off the bench for Three Rivers, so everybody has seen action in this game.
Here's Stone driving in, layup good. Johnson tried to take a charge, but it was a no call by the refs.
Good no call. She started falling backwards. Stone really didn't even touch her.
19-13, Lady Vikings. That was Stone's first bucket. There's a lob inside again for Smith, layup good.
That was a defensive breakdown right there by the Lady Vikings. Somehow Candy Beamer got matched up against Victoria Smith on the inside, and there's no way Candy can handle that matchup.
Between the circles, Kinchin. Oh, and another pass that's deflected away. Seen that happen a few times against Kinchin. Just those long arms of these Three Rivers players getting their hands on those passes. Here's a pass deflected away in favor of Jeffco, but to Ingram. And Three Rivers will reset. Never lost possession, so the shot clock down to 11. The dump inside for Angelina Brown, missed it. Second effort, no good. Rebound tipped to the far corner. It'll go out of bounds, and it stays with Three Rivers, but 5 on the shot clock. Shot clock did not reset because they never did hit the rim.
I don't think Three Rivers realizes it.
Here's the three by Johnson, no good. And Beamer there for the rebound. Ahead for Kinchin. She'll pull up from 15, buries it.
Anytime Kinchin can get an open shot like that, she's going to take it. And when she has nobody in her face, it's almost pitch and catch where you can just lay it in there almost every time.
Jeffco goes back up by 6. Here's Smith driving in, layup no good. That was Smith who missed the second effort. First shot actually taken by Brown. 3 ball from the top, good by Tiara Johnson. That brings the lead down to 3.
Too easy right there for Three Rivers. Another third chance opportunity for the Lady Raiders. Killing Jeffco.
Robin Stone now running point. Hands off to Huff. Gets away from her defender, and the shot blocked away by Brown. Nice save by Johnson, getting it to Smith before going out of bounds. Callie Huff doesn't have that quick release. She was open for a moment, but you got to get rid of the ball quickly against this athletic Three Rivers squad. Dump inside for Brown, knocked away and taken away by Huff.
That's that swarming defense. Anytime, what Jeffco is going to have to do is, since these Three Rivers players are big, anytime they get the ball on the inside, they're going to have to double, triple team them and force them to make the perimeter shots.
Kinchin up high for Jeffco, 15 on the shot clock. The give and go with Stone. Back for Kinchin, pass into the corner of Vixani, now to Huff. Shot just inside the arc, no good, and the rebound to the far side, out of bounds. It'll go back to Three Rivers with 4:40 remaining in the half. And right now, Jeffco up top, 21-18.
Both coaches really trying to keep their players fresh, rotating them in and out as much as possible. There's a few players on both teams that have played the entire first half. But there's been about 3 girls always rotating in and out for both squads.
Far side for Smith, takes the baseline jumper, and the 16-footer no good. And there's a shot that goes out of bounds as they battle for the rebound, tipped away by Smith.
Once again, a representation of the lack of size on Jefferson College's part right there. Kinchin and Beamer trying to go for rebounds, and there wasn't an over-the-back call. It was just a good deflection by both Three Rivers defenders.
Kinchin, bounce pass to Stone. Stone trying to get around her defender, now to Beamer, was open for a moment. Elects not to shoot, now gives to Kinchin near side. Kinchin draws the double team, puts it up over everyone, missed it. There to clean up was Robin Stone as she lays it in.
Being in the right place at the right time, nobody boxed out Robin Stone. Everybody forgot about her with Kinchin being triple teamed.
23-18. Jeffco on top by 5. Shelton, left wing at the free throw line for Smith. Now up top for Beth Johnson. Shelton again in the paint for Smith. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound putback is there for Hoskins.
Smith not playing a very good basketball game right now for Three Rivers.
She's had a tough game shooting right now. She does have 6 points, but she's taken probably about 10 shots.
All on the inside. She has no perimeter shots.
Here's a 3 for Stone, left wing, that's buried. If Robin Stone starts heating up from the perimeter, you know you're going to be in good shape tonight.
Stone's been such a key contributor this year. She can do it all. She can play inside as an undersized post player.
Here's Jeffco with another steal on a pass inside that Hoskins could not handle. On the baseline for Ivory, back for Kinchin, up top for Stone. She's going to spot for another 3. Got another! Robin Stone on fire now, 10 points.
Jeffco is 5 of 7 from beyond the arc right now. Anytime they're shooting like that from the outside, it's bad news for the opponent.
Jeffco up by 9, 29-20, 2.5 to play before halftime. Down low for Shelton. Her shot forced too strong off the back rim. Jeffco the rebound. Good box out that time by the Lady Vikings. Between the circles, Kinchin. Crosses over, trying to get around Johnson. Near side for Beamer. Steps back, pops the 3, got it.
That's one of those shots by Candy Beamer. Coach Emmerich goes, no, 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 and then good shot. The step back 3.
32-20, Jeffco on a big run right now, and there's a near steal by Beamer near midcourt. She knocked it out of bounds. It remains with Three Rivers. Cornett back in for Jeffco, and here's Brown coming in as well for Three Rivers. Angelina Brown has been a load as well for Jeffco to handle.
All these tall athletic players, and really Jeffco doesn't have anybody that's really tall and athletic. Skardinska and Vixani, they're both big, but they're not as athletic, and then you have Ivory, who's a little bit smaller, but she's very athletic.
Here's Ingram left side of the key, and she lost the handle. Ball got knocked out of bounds. She touched it last. I think she just took her eyes off the ball and mishandled it.
10th turnover by Three Rivers, 7 for Jeffco.
Kinchin draws a double team, tried to dish to Ivory on the baseline, and ball is tipped away and stolen.
Not sure Dominique was ready for that pass right there. It looked like it hit her in the face.
And Robin Stone takes it away. It was intended for Ingram. Down court for Kinchin. Great pass underneath. Layup good for Ashley Cornett.
Great job by Jefferson College getting back and beating the Three Rivers defense back to get that easy bucket for Cornett.
Jeffco on top now 34-20. They're on an 8-0 run. They're now enjoying a solid double-digit lead with a minute to go in the half. Dumped into the paint for Brown. Now to Ingram. Ball stripped away from her. She picks it back up, and they work it around. 5 on the shot clock. The 3 by Johnson, no good. Rebound up top. Cornett will run it down. She's going to take it near side. Now flips it into the corner for Kinchin. Jeffco will set the offense. Inside for Cornett, and she lost the handle going up. Stripped away by Three Rivers and out of bounds, and will remain with Jeffco.
On that last defensive possession, Ryan, Jeffco did a great job of, as soon as the ball was passing the perimeter, double, triple teaming, forcing Three Rivers to kick it out to the perimeter and forcing them to make shots. They've proven that they haven't been able to make the shots tonight.
Robin Stone inbounding for Jeffco, 21 on the shot clock. Up high for Cornett. Right corner for Stone. Dumps it in for Kinchin. Double team, but back out for Stone. Now to Kinchin. Pulls the three. It's an air ball. I think Kinchin's just tired. She's been out there the entire first half. No break at all. Pass ahead, stolen away, thrown right to Ivory. Hoskins didn't see it coming.
Jeffco is going to hold for the last shot with 10 seconds.
Stone on the near side wing.
They're going to have to hurry.
Trying to get Huff to move. 3 seconds, now 2 and 1. Stepping back, three ball at the buzzer, left short by Stone. But Jeffco will have a 14-point lead at the half. 34-20 over Three Rivers. Looked like it was going to be a battle, and then Jeffco was able to pull away in the waning moments of this first half.
Too many mistakes by Three Rivers and not being able to hit their perimeter shots has really killed them.
We'll take a break, and we'll bring you back for the second half later on JCTV and KJFF. Shatera Kinchin, she finished with 11 in that first half. Robin Stone with 10. 6 for Candy Beamer, 4 for Ashley Cornett. 2 points for Evelina Skardinska, 1 for Callie Huff. Three Rivers led in the first half by Victoria Smith. She had 6. 5 for Angelina Brown. 4 points for Achula Ingram. 3 points for Tiara Johnson, and 2 for Sarah Hoskins. Three Rivers starts off with the ball.
Jeffco shot 60% from beyond the arc in this first half. Great job shooting 6 of 10.
Right baseline, the dump inside, and the shot up off the window, no good by Brown. Got her own rebound on the tip. Dishes to Smith. Her shot no good. Backs her way in again and missed.
Great job by Evelina Skardinska. Just great defense holding her ground right there. And Jeffco once again struggling to get rebounds, but Skardinska being able to hold her ground and not causing a foul, just getting her arms up in the air and causing trouble for Brown and Smith. And then great job throwing it off of a Three Rivers player to give the ball to the Lady Vikings.
So Stone will give to Kinchin. Jeffco with a 14-point lead will have their first offensive possession of the second half.
They started to pull away at the end of the first half. Let's see if they can continue that momentum, Ryan.
Dump inside for Kinchin. She'll dribble out, then goes back to the baseline, puts up the floater, and it falls through.
Pretty move by CT. All the Three Rivers defenders thought she was going to kick it back out, bring it back out to the perimeter, and she just cut to the baseline.
They work it ahead to Three Rivers down low on the baseline, given to Brown. She'll put up the shot. That's off the mark, and the rebound to Shelton. Out for Tiara Johnson. 3 ball, no good. Rebound tipped up high again. Stone's got it. Outlet pass down court for Kinchin, and the layup good with the right hand.
Kinchin there, she was, what do they call that, Ryan? Cherry picking?
I guess you could say that.
Cherry picking a little bit there.
Jeffco turns it over, or check that, Three Rivers turns it over, thrown to Skardinska. Down court, taken back by Johnson. Dangerous pass. But Jeffco has increased the advantage to 18 points, and they have been on a big run as a 3 from the top, no good by Smith. Skardinska the rebound. Kinchin into the corner right side for Beamer. 3 ball on the way, no good. And the rebound is tipped to Johnson. Three Rivers down 38-20 now to Jeffco. Jeffco is actually on a 12-0 run going back to the first half. And there's a bucket and a foul by Angelina Brown. This will finally end that streak for Three Rivers and chance at a 3-point play.
And that's the 8th shot attempt in just over 2 minutes in the second half for Three Rivers, and that was as a result of those offensive rebounds they were able to get. And Jeffco still continues to struggle getting those boards.
And Brown hits the free throw. She's got 8 points, and it makes it 38-23. At one point, this score was 26-20. since that time. Jeffco on a 12-3 run. Baseline for Cornett. She's cut off underneath by Smith, and she's going to be called for the block.
It's one thing to defend to not allow the player to go baseline, but you can't be shuffling your feet and moving your body while you're doing that.
Jefferson will inbound as Three Rivers picks up their first team foul of the second half. They have only 3 team fouls the entire game. There's a pass at the free throw line for Ivory. Cornett dumps it inside. Skardinska, layup good. Evelina Skardinska's got 4 points, makes it a 17-point lead for Jeffco.
This is where Jefferson College has excelled. When other teams have gotten tired, the second half, they've started to pull away from teams.
3 in the corner by Johnson, off the mark, and the weak side rebound to Cornett. Ahead for Stone. Stone between the circles. Dumps it in the paint for Cornett, dribbled it off her foot and out of bounds. It'll be Three Rivers ball after the turnover. Jeffco with a 17-point lead.
That tells you what kind of conditioning Coach Emmerich puts his players through, because only dressing 9, they don't seem to get tired. And if they're fatigued, they play through that, and it's mental toughness by Jefferson College to still play strong defense.
Smith lost the handle, trying to make a move to get around Kinchin, and it was Kinchin who stripped it out of her hands and out of bounds. So it remains with Three Rivers with 17 on the shot clock.
Smith's been quiet. She had 6 in the first half, but they were a very quiet 6. She took a ton of shots.
Now she's going to take a 3 in the corner and missed it all, an air ball. Smith passes ahead down court for Kinchin. Takes it all the way to the basket, the layup good.
Anytime CT can get the ball in there, no doubt she's going to finish.
CT's got 17, and there's another dangerous pass by Three Rivers, but a nice spin move by Brown, and then finds Hoskins, who lays it in. Here's Beamer driving baseline, gets tripped, falls to the ground, no foul. Loose ball picked up by Johnson. Johnson taking it all the way down court, now backs it out beyond the arc. Skip pass to Smith in the paint, hangs in the air, shot off the window, no good. Weak side rebound, Robin Stone had it for a moment, and then taken back. Here's an open 3 in the corner, no good by Johnson. I think Three Rivers just needs to quit shooting threes because they can't hit them.
Right now they're 1 of 14 in the game from beyond the arc.
Wide open 3, right wing for Candy Beamer. That's how you do it. Candy's got 9. Jeffco takes the lead 45-25. 20-point advantage and a timeout taken by Coach Childress. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll bring it back here after this on KJFF and on JCTV. Back from the timeout, under 16 to play in the ballgame. Jefferson College with a 20-point lead on Three Rivers. And there's a pass ahead. Johnson trying to get it to Ingram, and the ball knocked away and out of bounds.
Jeffco wasn't even in a press there, but Kinchin just took it upon herself to go play a little bit of defense, not letting up 20 points.
Johnson to Johnson on the far side. That's Beth Johnson. Now Tara Johnson had their pass tipped away by Kinchin, but she runs it down at the top. Now to Hoskins cutting in, and a foul is called in the paint. It'll be, I believe, on Skardinska. No, they're going to get Cornett.
I'll tell you
Ashley
what.
will pick up her second foul. This will send Hoskins to the line shooting 2.
Sorry, Ryan. I'll tell you what. I want to see what Tara Kinchin's ice bags look like after the game. Her and Robin Stone, those 2 players in particular, they work so hard, and they are just all over the floor at all times. Kinchin just jumps around, plays great defense all the time. She's undersized, but she makes up for it in hustle. And I just want to see how many ice packs they go through after a game, because they have to be hurting and exhausted after every game.
Sarah Hoskins hits both of her free throws to make it 45-27. 15-20 to play. Pass up top for Skardinska. Kind of ripped it away from Hoskins. Into the corner for Beamer. Up top, Kinchin. Gets her defender in the air. Now puts it on the floor. Dribbles inside the arc. Bounce pass given to Beamer. Beamer in the paint. Hangs in the air and scores the lay-in. Strong move, a little bit of bravery applied there by Candy Beamer, taking it to the basket.
You don't see her do that very often. You see her on the perimeter most of the time.
Beamer's got 11. Here's a pass underneath for Beth Johnson. She turned around, finally got the ball, and Skardinska was right in her grill.
Skardinska doing a good job on defense tonight as well.
smartly. She passed it away and is back around the perimeter. 7 on the shot clock as they dump it in for Brown. Stolen by Robin Stone. Pass down court for Kinchin. Ahead for Beamer. Jump stop. Header shot blocked away. Gets it back. Another block. Ball loose and picked up by Tierra Johnson. She brings it down court. Stops and hands off to Ingram. Now to Beth Johnson. Back for Tierra. She has it between the circles. Good hustle by Three Rivers to get back on defense that time when it looked like Jeffco was going to get a wide open layup.
Kinchin and Beamer both were just standing back there.
Angelina Brown on the right wing, trying to get around Cornett, double teamed, and a pass knocked away and loose and picked up. Shot clock violation. Hoskins tried to get the pass to the far side for Ingram. She had no chance to shoot.
What Jefferson College is doing, the reason that they've had a few players open behind the defense is what they're doing is when Kinchin and Beamer both, when there's a shot put up and they're playing on the perimeter, there's no point for them to go and try and get the rebound over these taller and bigger Three Rivers players. So you can cherry pick a little bit. Hopefully that your post players can get the rebounds and then just throw a baseball pass to you because you're more than likely going to have a wide open shot. And it makes sense.
20-point lead for Jeffco, 47-27. Under 14 to play. Beamer into the corner far side for Cornett. And now to Stone. Stone's going to take it all the way to the basket, hit the side of the backboard. Three Rivers gets the rebound. They bring it down court. Ball poked away from Ingram by Cornett. Then Beamer down court for Stone. Layup, no good, but a foul. Jeffco very much out hustling Three Rivers in this game, especially when the ball's up top around the perimeter.
Up by 20 points, and Coach Emmerich, he only has 9 players, but if you're not hustling, he's going to sit you. There's no doubt about that. He's let his players know that. And Jeffco just does a great job of out hustling everybody that they play.
Stone with the first free throw, got it. She's got 11.
That's a big reason why they are ranked number 16 in the nation. They are undersized compared to some other teams.
Oh, certainly.
They're undersized tonight. However, they're leading by 21 because of their hustle. They're out hustling Three Rivers, plain and simple.
And both free throws good for Robin Stone. She's got a dozen. She's one of 3 Lady Vikings already in double figures.
A press
Jeffco
being
pressing
put on.
a bit, yeah.
22-point lead, and they're putting on a press. That tells you that Coach Emmerich doesn't take anything for granted, and neither does his players. He instills that in his players.
There's a lob inside for Brown. Now underneath to Beth Johnson. Back for Brown, and she was held, and a foul called underneath on Jeffco as she tried to put up the lay-in.
Robin Stone pleading her case to the referee, saying, "Are you serious?"
Stone picks up her second.
Tough call there. Just another great defensive series by Jefferson College. Coming up on the short end of it, unfortunately.
You know, sometimes you see this in basketball in all different levels. When you have a taller player, sometimes they don't get the benefit of the doubt in fouls, where little bumps and, you know, little ticky-tack contact most of the time would not be called if the player that they were going up against was the same size. But it also goes the other way, where sometimes taller players that do get bumped in the paint are getting the benefit of being fouled. Both free throws were hit, by the way, as Cornett misses a layup back the other way for Jeffco. Missed it, and the rebound to Tierra Johnson. Pass to the near side, Beth Johnson in the paint for Hoskins. Across the way, now into the corner, Tierra Johnson. Drives in, gives to Brown. Near sides, Hoskins underneath, lay in there for Victoria Smith.
And that's the first time that Jeffco's really allowed an open layup underneath the basket. All 5 players at one point were in the paint. As soon as the ball is in the perimeter, they are going to swarm that defender and make Three Rivers beat him from the outside.
It almost looked like the first time Three Rivers even ran an offense.
Yeah. And it's been tough against this Jeffco defense. You have to credit the Jeffco defense.
Here's another timeout, this taken by Coach Emmerich, so we'll step aside again, bring it back here in a minute. Jefferson up 49-31 on Three Rivers on KJFF. Jeffco with the basketball back from the timeout. Robin Stone up high. Right wing for Beamer. Skip pass, far side, Cornett, and she got fouled by Smith. This will be the second personal against Victoria Smith. Neither team has anyone that's in any serious foul trouble. The refs have really let them play. Nobody has more than 2 personals right now.
Doesn't seem like that. They've blown the whistle quite a few times tonight, but they've been spreading it around.
3 in the corner by Beamer's no good. They battle for the rebound on the weak side. It comes down to Smith, and she got it taken away by Candy, and Candy will take the jumper. She missed the 15-footer, but the rebound on the near side for Cornett. She'll swing it up top for Stone. They'll reset. That's great hustle by Candy Beamer. She gets it in the corner, near side, double team. Pass to the top for Huff from the free throw line. She lost the handle. She tried to dish it inside for Cornett, and it was tipped and stolen. Johnson down court for Smith, into the corner for Shelton, and Stone stole it. Threw it right to her. Stone's going to take it all the way to the basket, now backs it out.
Smart play by Robin Stone. Waste some time off the clock. You're up by 18 points. Waste some time. Unless
Cornett
you have a
up
clear
high.
lane.
There's a dish inside for Huff. A little fall away in the paint, no good. She'll go to the free throw line. Callie Huff with a chance to get a couple.
Her second trip to the line tonight. She doesn't go to the free throw line very often, but she's showing some physicality on the inside tonight.
Huff ready with the first one. And missed it.
We credited Robin Stone and CT. We also have to give credit. Well, you give credit to the whole team, but if you ever watch Candy Beamer, no matter what, she always looks for a sneaky way to get behind somebody, just to try and sneak up and just tip the ball away.
Huff missed the second free throw as well, so she missed them both. Jeffco, however, leads at 49-31 with a little over 10 minutes to play. Victoria Smith gives to Hoskins up high. Skip pass near side for Smith. They dump it down low, and the shot off the window, no good by Brown. And the rebound to Huff. Ahead for Stone. Stone will push it down court for Beamer. She'll take the open 15-footer. Got it. Sometimes it's interesting. I'm sure Coach Emmerich would have liked to see her take it to the basket, but she did it step back and just hit that 15-foot shot. Here's a 3 right side by Johnson, no good. And again, the three's not falling at all for the Lady Raiders in this game.
Now 1 of 15 on the night.
In the paint, here's Angelina Brown. Takes it to the basket, missed it. Rebound, put back good. That was Shelton, her first bucket of the ball game.
There was an instance right there where the referees let him play because Brown looked like she got hammered, and one of the referees was about to blow the whistle and just let it go.
Stone over the timeline. She's going to take it all the way to the basket now, and she's fouled. Nobody picked her up, really. They just let her go.
Right there, Ryan. Three Rivers just completely just shut down defensively. It looked like they had just given up. They are completely let Robin Stone get to the basket, and she had an easy lane, a clear lane to the basket.
Robin Stone is at the free throw line as her attempt is no good. Left it short on the front iron.
Robin Stone, they really did just let her get a clear lane to the basket right there. It seemed like they completely gave up on defense. And that's been part of the problem tonight, too.
Craig will take it after this. Stone hits 1 of 2 at the free throw line, gives her 13 for the ball game. Jefferson on top, 52-33. Pass down court, wide open underneath is Shelton. Got Vixani up in the air, and the layup is good for Shelton. She's got 4 points. Pass down court to Dominique Ivory, knocked away.
Now Three Rivers starting to get it a little bit closer, and Coach Emmerich may want to think about calling a timeout here to slow things down. Jeffco getting a little lazy.
Here's Skardinska, who got free underneath, lays it up in and off the left block.
Jeffco back in that, it's sort of a zone. It is a zone, but they're playing more away from the perimeter, just swarming the paint.
Shelton with the shot from the free throw line that's no good, and a foul called underneath on the rebound, and it's going to be on Three Rivers.
Skardinska got hammered right there.
6th-team foul on Three Rivers in the second half.
CT trying to inbound, and now Three Rivers has picked up the defense.
Here's a turnover by Jeffco as the ball taken away by Three Rivers. Brown brings it near side in the paint. Little turnaround by Shelton, no good. Foul on Jeffco. Lady Vikings on top 54-37. Three Rivers, though, still showing some life. Shelton misses the first free throw. Six-team fouls called on Three Rivers in the second half. Jeffco with 4. Here's the next shot by Shelton. Good. She hits 1 of 2 at the line. She's got 7 points all in the second half. (54-38) to score. Jefferson College with the lead over Three Rivers. Vikings with 8 minutes to go. Still on top in this one as Kitchen with a nice dish underneath the Dominique Ivory. She got hammered to the floor. No foul called.
These referees all night, Ryan, they've really let a lot of things go, and Coach Emmerich showing his displeasure right now because for those of you just joining us, they've let a lot of things go. A lot of players have been hammered tonight for Jefferson College.
Cornett pulls up on the wing and buries a 10-footer. Nice looking move. Ashley got around 2 defenders and then just spotted up for that shot. Ashley's got 6 points. Pass underneath for Brown, and a foul is called on the floor.
That's going to be on Stone, I believe, and that's an awful call right there. That was a touchy foul because she took a swipe, but she completely missed. She miffed, and the referee was out of position and called the foul just for the fact that he saw the miss or the swipe by Stone.
Victoria Smith lobs it into Shelton, double teamed, brings it out to Johnson in the right corner. At the free throw line for Brown, near side Smith on the baseline. Back across the way, on the wing to Johnson. Now to Angelina Brown. She lost the handle of the paint ball, loose, picked up by CT. Kinchin down court. Pass underneath for Cornett. The short jumper on the baseline, no good. And Victoria Smith with the rebound.
Smith been quiet on the offensive end. She was sort of our star watch player before the game. She hasn't shot the ball particularly well from the perimeter.
Johnson in the corner, brings it to Beth Johnson on the wing. Ball loose in the paint. Angelina Brown with it, into the corner, right side. Tiara Johnson, and Kinchin stole one away, intended for Brown. Kinchin down court, 2-on-1. Bounce pass underneath, right back to Kinchin from Ashley Cornett, and there's the lay-in.
Such a quick release by Kinchin as Three Rivers started to get back on defense. Kinchin just released it, and there's another steal by Stone.
Stone into the over the timeline.
Jeffco is completely relentless, up by 18 points right now with 6:30 to go. Completely relentless defense.
It was an amazing game. From about the 10-minute mark of the first half is when Jeffco really started to pull away. Here's a long 3 left wing for Stone. That's no good. Shelton the board. Jefferson up by 20, 58-38.
And Jeffco has really just out-hustled Three Rivers tonight. Three Rivers has shot the ball extremely poorly, but it's been the hustle and the defensive pressure by Jefferson College. Anytime Three Rivers gets something in the paint, Jeffco has 4 players there.
And here's Smith driving in after a pass was tipped right to her, and she gets fouled. Victoria Smith will go back to the free throw line. This will be the 3rd on Evelina Skrzynska.
Scardenza's played a nice game tonight as well. Not really scored a lot of points as Smith hits the first, but she hasn't really scored a lot of points, but this is the first time she's really, all season that we've seen her, really shown up defensively. She's really played a great ball game defensively, and I'm sure Coach Emmerich has to be pleased with that.
Second attempt by Smith, also good. She hits both of them. She's got 10, and we're going to get a timeout. Timeout taken by Three Rivers. Jefferson College leading at 58-40. And we'll bring it back here in 30 seconds on 1400 KJFF and JCTV. Under 6 minutes to play in the ball game. Jefferson College on top 58-40 over Three Rivers. The Lady Vikings seem to be on their way to their 10th win in a row. And they also got good news this week because the new polls came out today and they're now number 16 in the country.
Jumping up from being not ranked to 16th. However, they really should have been ranked the entire time because they fell out of the polls without losing a game. So it's very fitting. They're at about the right spot. We talked to Coach Emmerich, and he feels they're at the right spot.
Here's a three in the corner for Scardenska. Way too strong, an air ball. And Tara Johnson has it for Three Rivers. Pushes it down court to Ingram on the right wing. Into the corner for Johnson. Pass to the top. Hoskins in the paint, trying to get that one to 33, who just came in. That's Miranda Sullivan. Shot no good, and the rebound to Jeffco. We see Miranda Sullivan actually into the game for the first time. At the free throw line for Cornett, turns and bounces the pass to Stone. Right corner, three for Kinchin, no good, another air ball. Rebound to Three Rivers, spotting for a three, right wing. Johnson got that one to go.
That's just the second three-pointer of the ball game hit by Three Rivers. They're just 2 of 17 on the night. Really struggled all over, not just from the perimeter, but from the inside as well.
Lead is down to 15. There's a dangerous pass in the paint taken away. Not a good pass by Scardenska.
The concentration level by Jefferson College is starting to slip a little bit, and Coach Emmerich he doesn't look very happy right now.
They had a 20-point lead, but you certainly don't want to let up too much. Here's Johnson for another three on the near side and got it. She was way out there too. And all of a sudden we got a 12-point game. 58-46, a little over 4 minutes remaining.
And these Jeffco players look extremely tired right now, and there's a timeout by Coach Emmerich. I think this is more to get their concentration level back and give them a little bit of a break.
We knew this was coming after Three Rivers has gone on a bit of a run. And this will be a full timeout. So we'll take a 1 minute break and return in just a moment. Jefferson College on top, 58-46 over Three Rivers on KJF. Just over 4 minutes remaining in this one. Jefferson College up by 12 on Three Rivers, 58-46. And a pass intended for Cornett in the corner is thrown right off the foot of one of the Three Rivers players, so the kick will stop the clock and Jeffco will re-inbound.
And the shot clock got reset to 30. I believe it's only supposed to be reset to 15, and there it is. They changed it. They got it right.
It was down to only 14, so this does actually give them a 1 second difference on the clock.
They changed that rule this year. They don't reset the shot clock entirely.
Kinchin on the left side. Brings it to the top, near side, on the wing to Kinchin. CT gives back to Beamer. Her pass tipped away. And Three Rivers trying to run it down. Time expires on the shot clock. No violation, though, because Jeffco had lost possession. And a blocking foul called against Jeffco as Tara Johnson was racing down the right sideline, and she got bumped by CT.
Jefferson has to be very careful not to let this one start to slip away. They're starting to get called for some more fouls, and they've been playing solid defense, and you can tell that fatigue factor and that lack of depth on the bench, only dressing 9 players, starting to get to them with the defense that they're playing, a 1-and-1 here.
And Johnson hits the front end, gives her 10 for the game. She's into double figures now. Also 10 points from Brown and 10 from Smith. And Johnson will hit both of her free throws.
In the first half, Ryan, Three Rivers was 3 of 8 on the free throw line. They're 9 of 10 in the second half. Starting to climb back in little by little. Still plenty of time left.
Pass to Cornett, knocked out of bounds, and Cornett tried to save it to no avail, but a great job. She actually did save it by knocking it off of one of the Three Rivers players.
And Coach Emmerich is still very upset because another mental lapse by Jeffco, and they're starting to let this one slip away.
Beamer to inbound, right in front to CT in the corner. Kinchin dribbling with the left hand, brings it to the wing, now into the corner for Skardinska. Back up high for Kinchin. Here's an open three left wing, buried. Candy Beamer with another three, gives her 16 points tonight.
She's really started to find her stroke. Saturday was the first time, and tonight she's really shot the ball extremely well.
61-48. Ingram, skip pass, far side on the wing for Smith. Now to Tiara Johnson, spots for another three. Missed that one. Rebound, Brown, and she puts it back up and in. Jeffco breaks through the pressure as CT's got it at the top. Far side, another three for Beamer. That one rims out. Ingram the rebound underneath. She was starting to feel it when she put that one up. Here's another three by Johnson. She missed that one. Smith the rebound to Ingram, cutting in, layup, no good. And there's the rebound by Angelina Brown. She'll put it back up and in. No foul called as Stone was thrown to the ground.
Lack of size there once again by Jefferson College, and now it's a single-digit lead.
61-52. Into the corner for Kinchin. Up high for Robin Stone between the circles. Back near side, Kinchin on the baseline, right side, Cornett. Back for CT, back up top again for Stone.
Wasting time. They passed up a couple open shots, but this is very good by Jefferson College. Wasting time.
And there's the lob inside for Skardinska. Great feed, little lob pass by Cornett to Evelina Skardinska, and she lays it home.
That's the perfect offensive series needed by Jefferson College right there. Wasting time off the shot clock and off the game clock, and then getting the basket.
Lead back up to 11. Here's a three in the corner. And then finally, Victoria Smith finds one from beyond the arc. And a timeout taken by Three Rivers with a minute and 31 left. Jefferson on top, 63-55. It's a full timeout. We'll bring it back in 1 minute on KJFF. (63-55), Jefferson College with the lead. Here's the pass down court for Kinchin. And lost the handle, got bumped at midcourt, but no foul. Skardinska falls to the ground. Cornett trying to help her out, and it'll be a jump ball. Jeffco will keep it on the arrow with a minute and 25 remaining.
I want to know how Kinchin wasn't fouled there. She got run over by the defender.
Run over by Beth Johnson. And Kinchin's pass intended for Cornett is tipped and stolen. Kinchin tried to take it back to no avail. Johnson gets free. Brings it down court on the near side wing. Tries to get around Cornett, and she is fouled. It'll be a blocking foul called against Jefferson.
That's going to be on Skardinska, but that's not a very good call. Cornett had actually swatted the ball away before that, and the referees are helping out Three Rivers as much as possible right now.
With a minute and 14 left, Three Rivers will go to the free throw line. 2 shots here for Tiara Johnson.
Game's still not close to over, especially if Three Rivers can keep hitting their free throws like they do right now. Just hit the first one.
Tiara Johnson, the 5'7" point guard from Poplar Bluff, as we're going to get a timeout taken by Coach Emmerich. We'll leave it here as Jeffco leads at 63-56 with a minute and 14 left.
And they had a 20-point lead at one point, Ryan. You could tell that the lack of depth on their bench, only having 9 players right now for an assortment of reasons, has really hurt them, and they're exhausted. They played in pressure defense when they were up by 20. They were flying all over the place, and you can tell they're exhausted right now. And Three Rivers, who seemingly has been out-hustled the whole game, you hate to say it, but they have more left in the tank right now than does Jefferson College. And I want to be as neutral as possible, but the referees aren't helping Jefferson's cause either.
Well, Johnson's going to have one more free throw attempt. If she hits it, she'll trim the lead to 6. Just a 2-possession game with a minute and 14 left. It's on the way, and it is good. Shelton's going to come in, replacing Beth Johnson. 63-57, Jeffco trying to hang on. Coronet gets the inbounds pass. Check that was Weber. Now ahead for Beamer. Into the right corner for Skardinska. To Beamer. Up top, Stone. Now she'll hand off to Kinchin. 17 on the shot clock as Kinchin handles it between the circles. Now down to a 10. And there's a foul reaching in Johnson.
Kinchin's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1.
CT with a game-high 19 points.
I'm
Very
not sure.
consistent, too. She had 11 in the first half and 8 in the second.
I'm not sure if that foul was just to stop the clock or not, down by 6.
And CT buries the first one to give her 20. And the next attempt could give her team an 8-point lead. And she got it. 50 seconds left. Down court is Smith. Lost the handle for a moment and gets it back to Johnson right side. Back up top for Smith. Spots for 3. Missed that one badly. Kinchin the rebound and fouled by Angelina Brown. And we're going to have free throws back the other way again. A 1-and-1 at the line with 39 seconds left. It's the second foul on Angelina Brown.
And it looks like, Ryan, still a lot of time left, but it looks like Jefferson College is going to sneak away with this win. And the score really doesn't indicate how much they really dominated this ball game.
Especially in the second half. They're up by 22 at one time.
Kinchin buries the first one, giving her a second opportunity, but it's going to hurt them later on in the year possibly with that lack of depth on the bench because they're tired right now.
Kinchin hits them both. She's got 23. 10-point lead for the Lady Vikings, 67-57. Far side given to Johnson, trying to get around CT. The ball poked away, stolen. CT down court, trying to get the pass ahead to Cornett, and then it was tipped away, but Kinchin takes it right back. And there is a slap reach-in foul, if you will, from Victoria Smith.
Just trying to stop the clock, Victoria Smith right there. Now it looks like Jeffco has this one well in hand, but a lot of things Coach Emmerich still needs to work on, and he's going to press on with his team right now as they head into the WashU game next Monday.
First free throw, good for CT, 24 on the night. Jeffco now takes an 11-point lead with 19 seconds left. And both are good, 25 for CT. Great job for her, 6 for 6 down the stretch here at the line. Here's a 3 for Tiara Johnson that's buried on the right wing. And a timeout taken by Three Rivers with 11 seconds left. That three-pointer brings the lead back to 9. But with 11 seconds down by 3 possessions, it makes it pretty difficult, but not out of the realm of possibility.
Still some fight left for Three Rivers, not out of the realm of possibility by any stretch of the imagination. Trying to throw any cliche out there that we can. But it's one of those games where Three Rivers doesn't deserve to win it because of the way they were out-hustled the entire game. And I'm sure Coach Jack Childress is going to tell them in practice, to get back into the ball game, I'm glad we were able to play that way, but we need to play that way for 40 minutes. If they had played that way for 40 minutes, they'd be leading this ball game, there's no doubt. They out-rebounded Jefferson. They've dominated. When they've had the ball on the inside, they've dominated. They just really haven't been able to hit the perimeter shots until down the stretch here.
And now you can kind of see why this Three Rivers team has been struggling recently. And I'm sure that's kind of, if I had to guess, I'm thinking this might be a broken record of what's been happening to them in their 3 previous regional games where they dropped all 3 of them. Lack of hustle, inconsistent play. But when they put it all together, they can be a pretty dangerous team.
They're showing it.
This team is going to outsize just about everybody.
They're showing it.
Here's a quick double team on the inbounds pass as Stone is held and fouled with 7.9 remaining in the game.
Yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. But, yeah, Three Rivers definitely has some talent on their team. And like you said, they're going to outsize everybody. Because the lack of depth really kills Three Rivers, only dressing 8 players. And that'll also hurt them. And that's the scary thing for Jefferson College. All the talent in the world, but a lack of size, A, and B, only dressing 9 players for every game is going to hurt them down the stretch when they possibly into regional play, when they have to play in these tournament type of formats.
Victoria Smith fouls out with 13 points. She had a tough shooting night. very highly touted twin sisters, I should say. The other one, of course, is at Arkansas State, but they came out of East St. Louis, and I know Jeffco was hot after those two last year and didn't get either one of them to commit. And, of course, then Gary Cook made the move over to Mineral Area. Stone hits the first free throw to bring the lead back to 10. What a night she's had as well, 14. Make it 15. 71-60, Lady Vikings leading, and 5 seconds left in this one. Johnson down court. She will force up the three, and it was tipped away by Cornett, and they call a foul with less than a second left and 3 free throws coming up here for Tiara Johnson.
And Jefferson just kind of smiling at that because what can you do? It really didn't seem like there was a foul, and it's tough. Why would the referee call it when there's a team down by 11 with .4 to go? But it is what it is. Jefferson's going to improve to 19-3 on the year, 10-game winning streak.
First one good for Johnson. She's got a team-high 17.
I'm impressed by the way Three Rivers has shot free throws. They're 12 of 13 in the second half.
After they were dismal early.
Now 13 of 14. They were 3 of 8 in the first half. 13 of 14 here in the second half with 1 free throw still to come.
And Johnson will hit them all. 71-63, and quickly Jeffco inbound, and that's the ball game. Three Rivers made it interesting in the end, but Jefferson College prevails by 8, 71-63 over Three Rivers.
Exceptional education.
Spectacular experience.
The personalization.
It was convenient.
It's a fun atmosphere.
And my personal experience here has just been wonderful.
It just opened up a whole new horizon for our family.
Arnold, High Ridge, and the Hillsboro campus has been very convenient.
I recommend Jefferson College every day to anyone who will ask.
I'm Russ Hilton.
I'm Jane.
I'm Brandon Berger.
I'm Liz Lando, and I'm proud I chose to attend Jefferson College.